Hello, good afternoon. It is Thursday today, and welcome to Saba's Way of Life. So, today I'm going to talk about food. We're in the kitchen. I'm sure you can guess we're in the kitchen. One thing I will point out is that when you look at my kitchen in the background, it's packed full of stuff because I use my kitchen. I'm in it and I'm using it, and I want everything in front of me so that I can see it and then use it. Not like these modern kitchens where media shows you that less is more. I mean, less is more, but then they've applied that to the wrong thing. And this minimalistic approach, yes, having less in your house is great, but having a kitchen where you can't see anything is then going not to encourage you, is it, to cook? So have everything in front of you, and I've got a lot, and I use everything, pretty much everything. This is how old style kitchens used to look. You know, you go down into even in British kitchens. I know in our kitchens we had everything. We have everything in front of us. But even in the old style kitchens, going back 100 years, in castles and things, they would have everything laid out in front of them. So you've kind of forgotten when it's not there. You don't do it. So there's it's all done deliberately and by design, media. Anyway, I won't venture into that right now. So I am cooking today, and if you recall in a previous video, I mentioned that, ladies, you should be cooking every day, full stop. You should be cooking every single day for yourself, for your husband, and for your family. Now, if you're working and you can't do it, then you need to sit down and stop and think about your life and what it's about. Because had I done that at that time and had that kind of knowledge and awareness and wisdom, I would have made arrangements somehow with that in my mind to give myself the choice to stay at home. It's getting more and more difficult, I know, but the awareness needs to be there. If you're blind, deaf and dumb, and I mean that metaphorically, and you're not even aware of that importance, then there's no chance of that ever manifesting or happening, is there? So, going back to what I'm doing, it's I'm making I've already prepared tandoori chicken, marinated, and also the marinated mince, kebab mince for the kebabs I'm making. So I'm just going to switch this round. Now, can you see here? I've got the chicken here, and I've got the mince. Now, I've already marinated the chicken, so I've got chicken breasts here, and all I've done, I defrosted them yesterday, and so this morning they defrosted, and I'd literally just put knife slices inside the chicken so that the marinade and the spices could soak in. And with the mince, I've got a couple of pounds here, and I've put all the spices and herbs in. The green chilies I've got on top I'll mix in tomorrow, and I've chopped up some onions on the side that I will mix in tomorrow. And cooked other things as well, but I'm just focusing on this because it's easy. Now, the question you're going to ask is probably, what do you put in there? What did you put in there? What does your mixture look? Get onto YouTube. This is where I need you to take responsibility. I'll share what I put in a minute, but this isn't about that. This video is about you doing it. So you can get onto YouTube at any time and look up tandoori chicken and look at the spices they put in. And as you start cooking and getting used to it, you will start learning what the flavours taste like, and then you can add your own. So with mine, I've put garlic, small amount of garlic, ginger. I've used powder in mine. Well, actually, I used fresh garlic in mine, but that doesn't matter. And I have used cumin, I've used cumin powder, I've used paprika, I've used chili powder, salt, a little bit of black pepper, mustard powder, yellow mustard powder, and I'm just trying to think what else, a little bit of coriander, although I didn't put that into the chicken marinade, I did in the mince marinade. And I just add things because I've cooked for so long. I know what flavours my father likes. I know my mum can't eat too much chilli, although poor mum, she always ends up with chilli because everybody else loves it. And so you need to then take the responsibility to throw it all in. Don't be scared. Just do it and see what happens. And then I put lots of lemon juice in, a little bit of oil, olive oil. I don't use any of the commercial oils. That's poison, right? Any of the commercial refined oils, pure poison. Haven't touched them in years. And on the odd occasion, if I eat out, I'm probably eating in that stuff. But when you do your homework, you'll realise how poisonous it is. And we have got to a stage today where, oh, well, it doesn't matter. Who cares? Yeah, that who cares, it doesn't matter is your lack of responsibility, and you're feeding your family with that shit, basically, poison, toxin. And over a time it builds up, and that attitude eventually will destroy your mind and your brain and your health and your body. So you've got to take responsibility. You have a moral responsibility to take control of what you put in your mouth. So if that doesn't matter to you, then you're probably watching the wrong channel. So yeah, take the responsibility and then plan in advance. So I'm doing as much as I can today, Thursday. I did all of this by 11 o'clock in the morning. And in this morning, I had already gone out. I had been to my parents' house. I'd helped them with breakfast, washing. I mean, I've done loads already. Gone for a walk, read the Quran in a translation. There's a lot of things. I'm up at 4:30, 5 in the morning. Going back to my original video where I mentioned to you the importance of sleep. Because if you sleep at the right times, it's not just about your health and your sound mind and the ability to think with clarity. You're able to get so much more done because God gave us the sunlight for a reason. And when the sun rises, we naturally are meant to rise with it if we're still human. Very few of us are. And that energy from the sun, the real energy from the sun, gives us the energy we need, like a battery to help us. So respect nature, respect what God has given us to use for our benefit and to do good works and help others, and live by that code. Right. So that is what I've done today. Tomorrow I will talk about the garden if I get a chance, or I might just share a little bit more in the kitchen with you because it will be a family day. Have a good Thursday evening.